I believe the word is joy. She's not bringing energy, she's bringing joy. We are supposed to be joyful that we have Kamala. And I wonder how much of this is we're so glad we don't have Biden anymore. How much of this is her just being a warm body, a Democrat warm body, and how much of this is her being Kamala?
Wow. So you're saying that really it's not even so much about her per se. It's that we're so happy that she's not Joe Biden.
I wonder. What do you think?
I mean, she doesn't. She's kind of a very empty palette.
Hmm.
I don't. I think that she presents something in which anyone can project anything on her because she doesn't have much of a record to stand on in
Hmm.
terms of where she's taken her politics. And I frankly, it's very disconcerting to me. I saw the interview she did on CNN, and it was kind of vapid. It was a little empty. I don't know if you watched that. It wasn't really particularly impressive at all. Someone said her interview was very bad. I know she's smart, but she speaks like George Bush's "freedom is where dreams take flight" or whatever he said. And it didn't strike me that she had a lot of punch to her to her her answers at all. So I'm trying to figure out like how far can they carry this at this late in the game in the selection.
We have 70 days left until election day.
That few, that many.
Yeah, they don't have to carry it that far.
Well, she can't escape Trump. She's got to debate him at some point.
She does. That is one thing that she can't don't fa her way out of.
You keep calling her the dolphin. I find that very funny.
She was not elected. Nobody chose her. She was
Well, she
just
got the
chosen.
delegates at the convention.
Yeah, because she's a warm body. She was there because she was chosen to be vice president. That was the original choice to set up these other choices.
You're not a fan. You're not big on Kamala.
I'm not
Kamala.
uh
Kamala. Excuse me.
Kamala.
Kamala.
I'm not a Kamala fan. I mean, I'll tell you honestly, I saw um a Facebook post where somebody was in some store like Walmart or Dollar Tree or something, and there were all these cups, and each cup had a different letter on it. So somebody arranged the cups on the second row to say Kamala, and the post said it was a picture of that, and the post said, "I'm just doing my part out here. I understand the assignment," something like that. So I don't have that kind of joy. I don't have that kind of fervor for Kamala. I was in the tank for Bernie. I was all in. He was definitely the compromise, but we are nowhere near that.
Your politics are just too radical for us to deal with Kamala Harris.
I'm too black. I'm too strong. I'm too left. She can't handle me, man. Well, let me ask you about the identity politics. Doesn't the right also play identity politics? They have their tokens.
They do. And I think they're newer at it and they haven't got the proper concoction yet. It's worked the right has worked more effectively at the state level with their identity politics, and
Mhm.
they've used different types of identities. The right has effectively used conservative Hispanics in certain states, like the state of Florida, and various parts of the South. They've used Indian Americans.
Mhm.
Shout out to Vivek Ramaswamy. Or shout out to
That's right.
uh, what's
Bobby
his name?
Jindal,
Bobby Jindal. Shout out to the sister from South Carolina. What's her name again?
Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley. Yeah, and but they have not been able to have success on the national stage like the Democrats did with Obama.
Right. Very true.
Yeah, and it seems like when the Republicans use the identity politics candidates, they're always a caricature of some kind of like self-hating figure in some
Mm.
ways when they're talking about communities of color that just are so disparaging that it's really, really just too much to take.
Hmm. What does the backlash to Trump's questioning of Harris's blackness reveal about the current state of racial discourse in America?
It's very low. It's very low. I mean, I think the question in and of itself is irrelevant. Whether
Mm.
she, I mean, even okay, she could be as let's she's Africa black, so, and does that mean her politics is going to be ever any better than they would be if they're any more centrist, wedded to the Democratic Party,
Mm.
normalcy? No, not at all. So, I mean, I think it's really just kind of it's an attempt at Trump to highlight this friction between this new current faction of black online voices
Mm.
who declare racial authenticity, these ADOS FBA types, who
Mm.
don't want to deal with black people from immigrant backgrounds getting involved in their political affairs, frankly, because they feel that they got burned too badly with Obama. And I've always told them, I said, listen, what about Cory Booker? Cory Booker's ADOS. Do you think he was going to be giving you any different politics than Obama would have? This is ridiculous to
Mm.
assume that somehow it's the identitarian aspect that is
Mhm.
leading them. James Clyburn there's no more ADOS person. James Clyburn was around during the civil rights movement. He's been tap dancing for a big pharma for years, you know? So
Yeah.
the notion that these different types of identitarian makeups will dictate some type of return on investment that changes the game is kind of ridiculous. So I think that people talking about whether Kamala Harris is black enough or not black or super black or I'm black and I'm proud or too black and too strong. Oh
Mm.
no, it's just, it's